Hello all, I'm Pete and welcome to the latest Craftmania video. Today we are bringing you a cracking little deal on Christmas crackers. Didn't even think of that one, that's bad, isn't it? Okay, we've got small cracker sets and large cracker sets. Now these are everything you will need to make your very own sets at home basically. So we're bringing you this video end of September-ish, so that gives you a good little while to play around with your crafty stash of bits and bobs. So if you're getting a bit bored, fed up of making your cards, this is something you can come to, something a little bit different to play with really. So in each pack you'll receive enough to make 8 crackers. We've got them in 2 sizes, we've got a smaller version and a larger version. And in there you'll receive the obligatory set of jokes, which I will tease you with a couple now, which is what did the pencil say to the rubber? Take me to your ruler. And maybe what about why did the footballer take a rope on the pitch? Because he was the skipper. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, you'll get your jokes. You'll also get your little snaps, which I'll pull one so you can see that it works lovely. Sorry about the noise. So you'll receive 8 of those. You'll also receive 8 hats in there, an assortment of colours. Now these are actually quite nice because they're not like those cheap tissuey sort of ones that will rip quite easily. These are sort of a nice thick quality hat as such. You'll also receive 8 of your actual cracker pieces, I suppose you want to call them that. Now these bend around quite easily. If we can pop out all your little sections, you can probably use those. I'll show you on some of the samples to decorate some of your actual crackers later. But they will literally curl around. You'll tuck your tabs into your actual inside of the little hole that's already pre-formed, and they go together quite easily, as you can see there. Now obviously you can tie anything like ribbons around here, twines, any sort of cottons if you wish, just to pull them in closer. You could put little decorative bits on there, little, you know, all sorts of little bits as you so wish really. So what shall we show you? The prices probably is a good one to do. So our small sets, which you will get 8 crackers, are priced at £2.99. We haven't gone for a bundle on these because I think, to be honest, £2.99 for the set is actually a very good price, and plus it will give you the chance to pick the colours that you actually you want, rather than buy a bundle of loads that you're just going to sit in the cupboard and not use. So we've got, in the small, we've got a craft card version, which would be very nice to make in sort of vintage style crackers. You've got a foiled green, silver and a mirror sort of gold, as well as the mirror red as well. And the larger versions come out at £3.99, and again you get your 8 sets of everything in those. And there's like a silver mirror, and then we've got like a matte black, again the craft, a matte red and also a white. Now obviously you can stamp on these, you can put any sort of, if you're stamping, don't forget to use probably stays on ink for your sort of your foiled versions, but you can play around with embossing, you could do whatever takes your fancy really. Have a good play, that's what part of the fun of actually building them. So you've probably seen on some of our Facebook posts we've been quite busy doing things at the shop, lots of shows, so thankfully we've got Ian and Lynn on board, and they've done a fantastic job at making us a good old selection of crackers, which let us bring you this video probably a couple of weeks earlier than we was anticipating really. So if I run you through a few of the samples that they've made, just to give you a bit of inspiration as to what you can do. Now don't think, obviously Christmas is you know the one you think of for crackers, but we can do them for like weddings, you could do them for gender reveals, which we've got a couple of samples here, and just general really, just general celebrations, any anniversaries, things like that. So don't just think, oh well I've already got my Christmas crackers. Use them for other things, you know. Entirely up to you, but get your old creative juices going. Use up all your little, you know, your dies that you've got in your stash, because we'll show you some of these here. Like this one here, I think we featured this on one of Jamie's hand-picked by bundles, the actual border die. And then in there you can sort of little tea bag folding die on the top, a bit of ribbon tied on there. Again, quite sort of simple, nice, easy to make, straightforward. You can even do things like Halloween crackers here, which sort of just shows you, again, just any text dies, again, border dies, any sort of peel-off strips that you have to decorate them with, whatever sort of takes your fancy. This one here, again, any sort of hollies, poinsettias, those sort of dies will all work lovely with those. Think of the craft card. This has actually been done with craft card, believe it or not. Just to show you the inside, just so I can show you there. Again, pig seed on the top there, just to give that lovely different effect. Again, you wouldn't be able to buy these sort of crackers in the shops, so it's nice to add your little own touch. And again, just any poinsettia dies, hollies, things like that, just to dress those up accordingly, really. This is what we were saying about possibly like weddings, things like that you could have, which is just a nice little touch. Nice, maybe you could do them if your, son, daughters getting married at some point. Maybe make them some of these. These just something a little different to decorate your table. The larger ones obviously more for the table. Your smaller ones probably would be more for your trees, but there's no reason why you couldn't have these made, say, for kids' parties, things like that. But black and gold, again, looking very good there. This is the gender reveal one that we're sort of talking about. This one, I think Ian's made this one. And again, it's just something a little different, something you might not think to actually make a cracker for necessarily. Moving on to this one here, again, just simply little embellishments that I've added on there. Do whatever, takes your fancy, really. Let me show you another one. Again, very simple with silver. Little edges on the edge, on the ends there for you, little embellishments and bits. But yeah, anything that takes your fancy. I better show some of Lynn's, or she'll be on my case. So again, this is the handpicked by Jamie dies and bits on there, so if you've already took advantage of those, don't forget that new selection comes out beginning of October. Every month we bring out a new selection, normally around £30, delivered free of charge obviously. If you're within the UK, we do ship internationally as well. Just a little blurb on the website. Moving on to this one here. So this one, you can see what Lynn's done is with the larger crackers, she's taken out the smaller fallout bits from the other crackers, kept those because they would be waste otherwise. You just decorated round the ends. A little bit of mirror card embossed there on the middle. A little die cut of a Christmas tree. Then moving on to this one, you've got your craft card. Again, you put a little sentiment on the end. That's quite a nice little touch. A little die cut on there. And a little sort of baker's twine, coloured twine. Festive themed is always quite good as well. Another one I'm using just the push outs for the from the larger ones. The little gems on top. A little bit of ribbon tied around. And again, simple yet elegant sort of little cracker there. This one here, just a bit of stamping with heat embossed in white. And again, a roll of gems just put around there. Just to give you another idea. Something you perhaps wouldn't necessarily think of doing. This one here is very elegant in black and gold again. Nice little poinsettia, holly, and then a nice little border die on there as well. I'm sure you've all got a good old stash of border dies in your collection, so that's a good excuse to use those. These ones here, again, border dies, nice little holly, probably with a quickie glue pen, but some sort of glitter bits on there. Don't forget, we'll put a selection of these items on the As Seen on TV, where you can purchase this item at a discount as well. So if you think, oh, I'll have a little cheeky add-on little bit in your basket, take advantage. This one's very lovely. See, these look like the push-outs from some of the dies that I've seen. Don't ask me to name them, I'll get told off. But all your sort of scrappy bits you keep hold of from all the sort of background dies, they're great to put on there. A few little gems, simple, lovely, isn't it? So this one here is again on the white cracker. Jamie's piercing collection poinsettia on there. A little bit of ribbon, and again some embossed little details on the edges there, the little gem. And then moving on to our last one, again with the crafts, sort of that very nice vintage effect with one of Francois's, I think that's a nutcracker stamp. And again, that's been, it looks like it's probably been heat embossed in black and a few, oh, I get told off now, but we won't guess on that anyway. So, but yeah, very beautiful, nice sort of tartan ribbon around there, and again the twine on the tie bits for you as well. So just bear in mind with your crackers, a great thing to do is think about, you can personalise your gifts as to what goes in them possibly. You could put lottery tickets, you could put little gift cards in there, little chocolates maybe, little cheeky little quality streets, those purple ones that everyone loves. Anything, just might be different, not the average little sort of plasticky toy you'll get in there, but again, toys for little kids. You can put little toys in there, you can put their favourite little sweets, little bits and bobs. It's a great little way of sort of just personalising your crackers. Something else you could do is obviously make a little box for them. Now these are the ones that Lynn's made, especially if you give them as gifts or anything, or if you want to get them out on Christmas Day or for your actual event. Make a little box for them. These are done for the set of the 6 small ones, this one here. and this one here, Lynn's done for 6 of the larger ones, but by means you could do smaller boxes, bigger boxes if you're doing them in sets of 2s or whatever really. But yeah, so if we recap what you actually get in your kits, so if I pick these ones here, again don't forget these are only £2.99 a pack for the small ones and £3.99 for your larger ones. So if I pull these up here, so you'll receive your set of 8 little jokes. You'll also receive your set of 8 party hats, 8 of your poppers, which are again quite easy just to glue inside, and then 8 of your actual cracker bodies as such, which are very straightforward to curl around and push in together, push in the actual little pre-cut slots. No need for gluing, they will hold them on themselves. Larger versions you will also receive the same. You'll get your 8 pieces of each, and again they are priced at only £3.99. So your smaller versions come in the choice of the craft card. They'll also come in the mirrored green version. You've got your silver version, the mirror gold, if I just move that, sorry, the mirror red version, and then moving up to your larger ones. So if you're thinking for your table crackers, you've got the silver foiled version, the black matte version, craft card, we've got a red, and we've also got a white. Now don't forget, these are quite limited, so don't miss out on them. We're only selling them in the actual individual packs, so you don't get a big bundle of the ones that you don't want. You can choose the actual colours that you want and the sizes that you want. So maybe you want the small silver and the large silver to complement each other. Entirely up to you. So small packs, you'll get 8 in a pack. They are £2.99. Larger ones are £3.99. You also get 8 in a pack of everything you need. For the postage side is free over £5, as always, on our www.craftmaniacrafts website. We will ship internationally, and that is still currently capped at just £10, so do take advantage of that. And don't forget to add on all your little extra cheeky little embellishment bits, any little dies you think that might complement them well. There's quite a good few offers on the website as well, under the As Seen on TV bundle. And yes, I think that sort of rounds everything up. Thank you so much for watching, have fun playing, and get purchasing before they all go. Thank you very much, see you soon, bye.